Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hate every time I say that, welcome back to my channel. I feel like that Count Dracula, welcome. Anyways, totally off topic here. Today's video is going to be a first impressions slash wear throughout the day, like wear test video on the new Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. This got me so excited when I saw it on everyone's Snapchats and PR packages because I'm oily skinned, and the Urban Decay Naked, just regular, I think it's called Naked Weightless Foundation, I have tried that before and I had two issues with it. So the first one was, at that time their color range, oh my god, I keep kicking everything. Their color range was terrible. So they didn't have a lot of cool undertones. I'm pretty fair, and the lightest cool undertone to color they had was way too dark for me. And I don't remember it being that amazing on my oily skin. Now that was like 4 years ago when it first came out, and I haven't tried it again since, so I kind of want to try it again. But then this came out, and it's so funny because I was this close to buying the regular Urban Decay Naked Weightless Foundation like 3 weeks ago, and I put it back and I was like, you know what, no, I have so many other foundations I want to use up first, and then I saw this and I was like, okay, I'll buy it. So this is a full coverage, long wear, matte finish, waterproof, oil-free foundation, if that isn't enough of a mouthful for you. They do have it in 24 different colors. I'm looking on my phone right now. 24 different colors, which is fantastic. They have it in cool tones, warm tones, neutral tones. If you're shopping online, just to give you the heads up, if it is a 0.5 number, that means it is a cool slash pink undertone. If it is a 0.0, so like just a number, like 2, 3, 4, like a whole number, then it is a warm undertone, and if it's a 0.25, then it's a neutral undertone. So a little bit of a heads up there for you. I got the shade 2.5. What I had tried before was shade 2, and it was just like way too yellowy for me, so I didn't like the color on it. And it is $40 and 1 ounce, which is pretty typical size for most foundations. Alright, so before I even go in with the foundation, I am going to prime my eyelids and my face. I always like to prime everything before I go in with any kind of foundation or makeup. This is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I'm just going to prime my eyelids really quickly because I will be filming, an eyeshadow tutorial right after this. So there's that. And then for my face, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the smoothing formula. You guys already know how much I love this stuff. It really fills in those pores and makes it like a great base. Alright, let's open this baby up. I'm so excited. The packaging is so pretty. Look at that. It has like this gunmetal container. It is plastic, which I kind of prefer because I feel like glass, I'm always gonna break it, and then it's like terrible. So it's like this gunmetal plastic, this really cool design cutout. You can see the color of the foundation like through those little cutouts. It has a pump, which is amazing, and then the color is on the bottom in case you have like a makeup kit or you do other people's makeup and you need like multiples. I'm gonna shake it. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it. Oh, it does say shake before use. Yeah, so we're gonna shake it, and then you can tell I haven't used this yet because there we go. I have no idea how many pumps. I'm gonna do 3 pumps because in their one and done I use 3 pumps, so I figure it's probably pretty similar. So I'm using a dampened beauty blender. This is my holy grail item for applying foundations. Ooh, I can already tell this is really super full coverage. Look at that, holy cow. And it's not even like I put a crazy amount on, it is just that stinking intense. Holy cow. It does look like this color is pretty good for me. It matches my neck pretty well. I am going to drag it down a little bit just because if it oxidizes, which a lot of foundations tend to do, then it won't match my neck anymore. So wow, this is really super full coverage. It's blending really well. You can tell like I'm not really having to fuss with any specific spot. It's really blending really well. Wow, this is good stuff. Okay, so there is all of the makeup together. I know I look crazy, but it'll look good with the rest of my makeup when I apply it. I am gonna set everything because I have to set every foundation. I've found that even the most matte foundations, my oil breaks throughout the day. So, and my under eyes always crease. In fact, they're probably already starting to crease. So for under eyes, I use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is my holy grail under eye setter. So I just use a tiny, tiny bit right there. This brush, by the way, is a Sephora 79 brush. I get asked in almost every single video I use this in what brush this is. It's just like a teardrop shaped kind of fluffy blending brush. The Sephora one is amazing, but it is a little bit on the pricey side. I'll link it down below for you if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's the Sephora Pro number 79. Alright guys, so it is 10:59. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to do my hair. I have 2 videos I need to film and I need to get out of the house by 11:30. The race is on. So yeah, I will check back in right before I leave the house, right around 11:30, to show you how the makeup is wearing. Believe it or not, when you're behind these giant like studio lights and the ring light, like it gets really hot. I'm probably sweating. So this is kind of a good test, and then I'm going to be out and about throughout the day, going to the mall, going to get lunch, running errands. I think I'm actually going to go to the park a little bit later on and hunt Pokemon. Nerd, I know. So, yeah, I will check back in with you and then periodically throughout the day. It is currently 11:41, so it's been like 2 hours since I put the foundation on. I love the way it looks so far. I mean, I know it's only been 2 hours, but like, it looks so, so, so good. So, I need a mirror. Is this a mirror? There's a mirror. Looking at it up close, it has not settled into my smile lines, which is a huge plus for me because especially when I'm filming videos, I'm like super expressive and I feel like foundation just immediately creeps right in there, and I don't have any of that, which is great. I don't feel like it looks cakey. It did not oxidize, so it still matches my neck very, very well. I'm still matte. The only thing is my nose looks a little bit weird, but I think I accidentally rubbed some of it off. I'm just gonna put some powder on top of that when I was doing my eyelashes, because I tend to rest my hand on my nose, and so I did notice that it looked a little bit patchy on my nose, like right here, but other than that, it looks so good. And please never mind this eyelash, like I got like a giant glob of glue and then the eyeshadow stuck into the glue, and like I want to take it off, but I'm already late and I'm just like, it's just gonna have to be like that all day today. Yay me! So anyways, I really, really, really like the way this looks so far. It is really hard to tell after 2 hours if this is like a new Holy Grail foundation, but so far, so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out, meet my family for lunch, and then I'll check in a few more times throughout the day, and then a final check-in at the end of the day. But whoo buddy, so far so good. This is good stuff. Okay guys, so check in while I'm out, and I normally wouldn't check in at this time because it's only 1:19, but I feel like I'm just a hot mess today. So first I realized that my eyelash glue, look at that. It looks so bad, and my lips are chapped. And then, okay, so back to the foundation. So the foundation is most definitely not transfer proof. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can definitely tell right there. I scratched my nose and it rubbed all of this foundation off, and I tried my darndest to fix it with my compact, and I think I just made it worse. Like, it just looks really cakey and like really, really bad. And that's what happened up here too. When I rested my hand on there when I was putting my lashes on, it like rubbed the foundation off, and then it's also rubbed off a little bit right here. So all of that is due to me like touching my nose or scratching my nose or doing stuff with my nose. So it is definitely not transfer proof. It definitely rubs off, and then I can't like blend it together. I really need a beauty blender, but like who carries a beauty blender in their purse with them? Not me. Maybe I should. So this sucks really bad. It doesn't look as bad on camera, which is good, but in person, like, it just looks really, really bad. So this isn't the best lighting, the best ideal lighting, but I went to Macy's and they had a whole table of the Urban Decay foundations out for tester use, and I was like, yes, I can fix my nose. So I went and got shade 2.5 and one of their little sponges, and I touched up the spot on my nose, and like you can still kind of see it, but I'm back in love with this foundation now that it's like fixed. That's the only thing on my face that I have touched up is my nose. So the rest of it is still from this morning. So you can see the oil's breaking through a tiny bit on my chin, like right here. And it has settled a tiny bit in my chin line, like right there. My smile lines are still, the makeup has not settled. It's settled a little bit, but it hasn't like sunken in there. And my forehead looks good. I think overall it still looks really good. That's sunlight, by the way, that's coming through, making it look weird. So if I sit like this, it does look really good overall. I am really impressed with how matte this is staying, considering it is 106 degrees outside. Look, 106 degrees. So I was expecting me to be like a big old oily mess by now, and it looks really stinking good. So we're about to go to the movies, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll check in one last time when I get home and let you guys know how it's holding up. But I'm impressed, Urban Decay. I'm not impressed with the not transfer proofness though. Okay guys, so it is now 7:41. I literally just walked in the door. I still have my shoes and my real pants on, not pajama pants on, and I have the biggest headache in the whole wide world, so I just want to lay down, take off all my makeup, and just like relax for the rest of the night. So I wanted to do my final check-in, and I feel like I'm having one of those days where like I just don't feel put together. So I have the eyelash glue situation, I have the nose situation, I broke my nail, and I like really broke my nail, and so I'm just like, you know, one of those days. But I will say I do feel like my makeup looks really, really, really good. I have not touched up anything. I haven't powdered anything except for my nose, because you guys know that situation, but I think it looks really good. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the final look. I don't feel like it looks cakey or powdery or like overdone or anything like that. I will say as the day went on, it looks like my smile lines are a little bit more prominent. Like you can see them a little bit more than you could at, you know, 10 o'clock this morning when I put on the foundation. But that's to be expected. I am expressive. I'm with my family. I'm talking, I'm laughing, I'm smiling. So that's to be expected, but everything else looks really good. The shine is coming through a tiny bit right here around my nose, but that is the only place on my face you can see any kind of shine, which compared to the Kat Von D foundation when I did that first impressions, I'll link it down below for you, by 8 hours of wear, my nose was really, really shiny, and this one is not really shiny. So that's really impressive. I'm gonna have to wear it a few more times to see. I think I'm just feeling very bleh right now, and like I just wanna lay down, so I'm just like, ugh. But I think overall it looks really good. Oh, my bronzer looks a little patchy on that side, doesn't it? Sorry if you can hear the dogs walking around. They're really excited. It just got home. But anyways, for now, I give this foundation 2 huge thumbs up. I don't feel greasy. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel cakey. I feel like it controls the shine. It matches really well. And the only bad part is it is not transfer proof. So, and I did use a setting spray as well. And it's still transferred off of my nose, so that's probably the only downside of it. But anyways, that is my first impressions of the Urban Decay, what is it called, all-nighter? Yeah, all-nighter foundation. Give it a try if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, I might recommend the other one. But yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. All right, let me see about taking these lashes off. I feel like it's gonna hurt so bad. That's where the glue glob is. I survived. They came off. Oh, that one came off really easily. Man, stupid glue glob. I really liked these lashes too.